The American Angus Association offers an array of tools to help its members manage their herd. In this video, we will explore the tools available in the DNA tab in your AAA login account that will assist you in getting your animals tested. Under the Genetic Condition Tools and Potential Carrier Reports, you can find animals listed as potential carriers for any of the 8 identified genetic defects named by the association. These include AM, NH, CA, OS, DD, M1, D2, and OH. By using this tool, you can establish which animals in your herd need tested. Bulls that are listed as potential carriers for AM, NH, CA, or OS must be tested and shown to be free to be registered with the association. Females who are potential carriers of AM, NH, CA, or OS must be tested and can be registered regardless of the test outcomes. Any animals that were registered prior to the release of the genetic defect can remain registered, but are denoted as a potential carrier, and all future progeny must be tested before registration with the rules noted above applying. The remaining defects, DD, M1, D2, and OH, do not require testing prior to registration. Potential Carrier Management Tools is where you can see potential carriers for the chosen genetic condition if they have owned registered progeny that is also a potential carrier. This tool is to be used to help determine which animals can be tested for a specific condition that could impact multiple generations of animals. Recently registered potential carriers allows you to view the animals that were identified as a potential carrier that have already been registered with the association. If the animal is noted as a potential carrier, the potential genetic codes will appear after the animal's name. For example, OHP. Recently reported carrier or potential carrier is where you can find your most recent inventory of the animals identified as a carrier or a potential carrier of any of the genetic defects. This would include both BIR and AAA registered animals. Order tests. You can order new DNA cards for blood samples within DNA card order form. Then, when you are ready to submit testing, you can create a new testing order. It is imperative that you have submitted a new testing order before mailing your samples to the association. Please note that if you are needing a hair sample card, you must call the office. You can submit new animals using the electronic calving book, create an animal set using Animal Set, create a new sire group using Create Sire Groups, and view or add to existing sire groups using View Sire Groups. You can also find these options in the My Herd and the Submit Data submenus as discussed in previous tutorials. It is common for producers to utilize these options around the same time they are submitting DNA. Typically, you should go through these steps to order and submit your DNA. First, place an order for DNA cards using the DNA card order form. To order tissue sampling units for DNA collection, go to angus.org and click Shop in the top right-hand corner. Next, collect your sample. Blood and hair samples should be placed on the appropriate DNA card. If your animals haven't been recorded yet, you'll need to use the electronic calving book or record them through AHIR calving weaning data under the Submit Data tab. Next, you'll need to create a testing order. It's important to remember to create a new testing order before mailing your samples into the association. To order testing, click on Create New Testing Order. Scroll down to Step 4 and click Submit Your Animals. Here is where you can enter the animal or animals you would like to submit testing for. Hit Search, and to the right is where you select the test you would like. You can choose Angus GS, HD50K, or a la carte options. Both high-density genomic tests include parentage and can have a la carte options added at a reduced price. Once complete, save your testing order and check out your cart. If you are mailing TSUs to the association, there is also a corresponding Excel spreadsheet that needs to be filled out and uploaded to your member login. There is an available template that can be downloaded. The spreadsheet is filled out with the tag and corresponding barcode from the TSU. Now, it's time to mail your samples to the association. Be sure to include a hard copy of your confirmation email you received from the association after ordering your tests. Now, let's move on to the Test Results tab to view more regarding our order. Under the Test Results tab is the option to view results, animals with excluded parentage, and view DNA test status. After you have received a notification email or message through the Message Center at the top right of your dashboard that results have been returned to the association, you can find your DNA test results under View Results. Here you can view the results for every testing order you submitted, which are grouped accordingly by submission date. On this page, you can also find information on failed samples that would need to be resubmitted. Failed samples are also shown in the notes portion of the DNA test results. To see why your sample may have failed, go to angus.org/agi/submittingsamples.aspx. Under Animals with Excluded Parentage, you can find any animals that have been returned with parentage issues. You can see if the sire or dam was incorrect and add alternative parents using the link in the yellow box at the top of your screen. The animal will remain in this tab and cannot be registered until the issue is resolved. If the animal was registered prior to parentage testing being completed, the animal's registration will be temporarily canceled until the issue is resolved. For more information, watch the tutorial on adding alternate parents. To view the status of your test, click View DNA Test Status. This lets you know when the office received your samples, when they were shipped to the lab, and when they were received back in the office for processing. Moving on to samples. Under the DNA samples inventory, you'll find a list of animals you have submitted DNA on. The association stores these samples, so if any animal already has a sample on file, you do not have to resubmit it. DNA test awaiting samples would be any animal you have ordered testing for but doesn't have a sample submitted to the association. Samples that need resubmitted is another location to find what samples need resubmitted because of an issue with the DNA sample itself. The DNA sample instructions and Learn how to take a DNA sample options are educational links to assist members in taking samples. It's important that members know that the association accepts blood, hair, and tissue samples. For twins, a hair or tissue sample is required. The GeneMax menu selection is another testing option available for members that want to identify prospective commercial Angus replacement females within their herd. Test features include a profitability index for genetic merit, total advantage, an index ranking females for maternal traits to aid in heifer selection, cow advantage, an index ranking females for differences in terminal traits, increasing your chance to meet certified Angus beef specifications, feeder advantage. Finally, under the Marketing Tools tab, there are downloadable advertisements you can include in your sale catalog or various promotional marketing pieces to promote your animals that have been AGI tested. Thanks for watching to learn about the features AAA login offers under the DNA tab.